What's up, guys? It's GhostRobo, and I'm here with a great game of Team Deathmatch on Stadium. The First Strike DLC map pack just came out, and I'm really lucky that I even got this game up here because the servers right now are so crazily messed up. No games are saving in my file share. I'm getting kicked all over the place, and I really can't join anything. But this is my first time playing the Stadium here, and it's a pretty cool map. I'm really enjoying, actually, all of the maps. I went up here in this balcony area, just kind of checking things out and making sure I didn't get crazily killed right from the beginning. But as you run around this map, you'll find a lot of blind corners, a lot of low geometry, like a lot of little obstacles, walls that can block off and partition sort of the battlefield. Here is my favorite part of the map, the hockey arena! And I think it's very glorious and exciting that they put a hockey arena in this map. I actually used to play ice hockey when I was about 9 or 10 years old. I had all the equipment, skates, pads, everything, really big into ice hockey, and my little brother, who's 5 years younger than me, played ice hockey as well, and so I was about 10 or 11, he was about 6, and I was kind of a dastardly older brother, because I would go around cross-checking him in the back and feeling like I was super strong and a great hockey player because I could take down my 6-year-old brother. Looking back on that, I kind of regret being such a jerk, but that's how it goes. Hockey is super expensive, especially if you don't live somewhere where it's perennially cold, and therefore I kind of dropped that sport just because of ice time and pads and all the cost and time commitment involved with that. The other reason I stopped is because I could not do the hockey stuff. You know, the one where you like jump and slide against the ice? I can't even really describe it unless you've seen like an NHL game. You probably don't know what I'm talking about, but like where you jump and then go sideways and slide your skates into the ice, I could never manage that stop. But this map, I think, is one of the top 2 of the pack. My favorite 2 so far are Discovery and Stadium. Discovery is the snowy map, and a lot of people I've heard haven't really liked that one. People who've been playing online, you know, over game chat and saying, oh, this map sucks, blah, 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 blah. But I really love it, and I don't really know why. I think there's just a lot of interesting options to attack, and a lot of different places that you can find some good vantage points. What I've noticed about all the maps, Berlin Wall, Kowloon, Stadium, and Discovery, there seems to be a lot of very long sight lines. I don't know if that was something intentional or if it's just the way people are playing here on the first morning, but it seems like there are a ton of places where you can get guys all the way across the map. The map I don't really like is Kowloon. I find that one aggravating and annoying. There's tons of ramps, tons of entranceways into different windows. The zip lines are almost useless. You get killed pretty much every time you ride one, and they don't really transport you that far. There are so many different rooms. I constantly am getting lost. I'm like, wait, where am I? Am I the one over here, where am I? This map, on the other hand, is a little bit more straightforward. And as I pick up my Blackbird here, I've got to say, a lot of people think 1,200 points, 15 bucks is a lot for these maps, and maybe it's not worth it, but this one I feel really is worth it. Modern Warfare 2, some of the map packs I was sort of like, especially that first one, I was like, I don't know, I kind of regret spending the $15 on it. But with this guy here, and don't forget it includes Ascension, the zombie map, which I have yet to try out, it seems well worth it because 3 of the 4 multiplayer maps I find very enjoyable. Stadium, Discovery, and Berlin Wall, which is all sorts of crazy because there are now turrets that can kill you if you run across the middle of the map. And that one kind of also, sort of like Stadium, entices people to run these huge loops around the outside of the map and pick people off that way because you don't want to go through the middle. Although I have seen some people be pretty successful by waiting right by the middle and kind of hiding just inside the no-go, no-fly zone area and taking people out that way. I picked up a chopper gunner here, and I think I'm about to die. Yeah, that was kind of an unfortunate death. But what better way to showcase and show off Stadium than a nice little flying tour? So we'll pull up the Huey here, and I've gotten a Huey now on almost every of all the new maps, and I don't really think it's very useful except in maybe Kowloon. It's a little bit more effective there. Here, as you can see, you can kind of just hide your way in the main stadium building, any of these side corridors, and what's the other one? Berlin Wall is kind of the same way. There's so many buildings. People just kind of camp and hide, and again, reinforcing my frustration with Chopper Gunner as one of the most, if not the most overrated kill streak in the entire Black Ops game. But it's nice to see them bringing content this close to release. I hope now that they take what they've learned from all the maps and sort of, it seems like here their focus was longer sight lines and maybe maps that didn't encourage such close quarters gameplay, and if they can now re-emphasize something different for the next map pack, I think that would be really cool. You know, find out what's working or what people are over abusing here in these maps and in the regular initial set, and then tweak it to match that, and then, you know, expand upon those, whatever you want, those parameters, I guess, or those gameplay styles. There are quite a few guys here, as I can see in my my Blackbird, and I didn't really know what to do. It was very early in the morning, so my reflexes were not in tip-top shape. If you like this video, though, I can definitely bring you more DLC gameplay, so just let me know in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button if you want to see more of the different maps. We can bring you some of those, provided the servers get back online, because right now it is a nightmare, a total mess. I'm sure a lot of you have been playing these maps and found out for yourself early morning and when they were released that you really couldn't get into anything, and if you did, it was super laggy. I mean, I had some matches where I felt like I was just running through honey. Like, it wasn't lagging so to the point where I couldn't fire or I couldn't kill guys, but it was lagging where it felt like I was running through molasses and this huge Godzilla beast and just could not catch my targets. I was just running around super slow, and it just was a huge bogged down mess. I tried playing some wager matches on these different maps, because of course they are included in that playlist as well, and I was like on gun game, and I literally, no one was getting past the first pistol because everyone was just running around and chugging. And same thing with one in the chamber. Half of the guys in the match were just stuck to the ground, so I was just walking up like, pew, picked you off, and that didn't make for a very fun or exciting map. That's my favorite kill of this game there, as I take that guy out from the balcony and then proceed to be knifed in close quarters. But overall, I gotta give this map pack 2 thumbs up. I think it is very successful in bringing a lot of different kinds of maps, different feels. I especially like the aesthetic of Stadium and how there's all these hockey posters all over. It kind of made me sad over the years how hockey has kind of faded away as one of the main sports. And if you're sad about hockey, let me know in the comments, because I was a huge NHL fan when I was younger, and then obviously as that has sort of fallen off the face of the earth and now is featured on the lamest of cable channels, I'm not as big of a fan. But guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. First Strike DLC is pretty fun. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later.